Hey friends, it's me, Cynthia, and Marty, and Azalea, and this is the Greengirlstudios Magic Hour Sunday edition. Sorry we're a little late today. Had a little technical difficulties with the lighting, but hopefully everything cooperates and we'll have a good time today. So we have some fun news. We're going to do I want to show you all the stuff we acquired yesterday. So it's kind of a moment of synchronicity. Our friend Connie, I got a text in the middle of the day. I just been cleaning the house. This is yesterday, and I get a call. I get a message from her. She says, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Just cleaning the house." And she's like, "You gonna look at some beads?" And I was like, "You don't have to ask me twice." And she goes, "Well, we're at the auction house." And I was like, "Okay, when you're done with the auction, let's meet." um, because there was a place in Fletcher that's it's like between Asheville and Hendersonville near the airport. And I passed by this place called the auction house and I thought that's what it was. But it's actually this great big building that used to be an auction house that now has like a brewery, a bar, a coffee house, a Mexican place, pretty much everything that you would want. And I was like, look at all these big tables. I was like, listen, we could have a craft club. We could meet, make jewelry in here. It was like perfect lighting. It's like a perfect way to spend the afternoon in there. We were there for probably 4 hours looking at our new friend's beads. We met a friend named Holly. Maybe she'll show up today. We invited her to join us and join our little community here. We're very welcoming. We're nice. You might like it. I see our friends joining us. Morphing Designs. Hello, hello. Cecilia, hello. Hello, Melanie. Hello, Shannon. Hello, Tina. Hello, my friends. Thank you all for joining us today. It's always a pleasure. We talked about a little bit about how one of the things that used to happen pre-pandemic is how we used to do shows. We used to meet as friends. It used to be a thing, and now it doesn't seem like. I mean, it's picking up, but it's not the way it used to be, right? Where we could all be like, "Hey, you guys going to be the button this year?" It's less of that, and people aren't really prioritizing going to Tucson as much anymore. So I feel like, pardon the sirens. We live at the bottom of. I don't know if you can hear it. It's pretty loud. They have like all of the trucks going, and we live right at the top of the hill, and they're at the bottom of the hill. So anytime that they need to take off, we hear it. So it's kind of exciting. Oh, my friend Connie. That was fun yesterday, Connie. We had a good time hanging out, looking at beads. I mean, what more could there be? Anything more fun? I'm going to say stringing the beads is pretty good, but looking at beads is a very close second. Hello, Karen. Hello, Kathy. Oh, my friend, I see Wendy on there. And Anne. Hello, Anne. Taking a break from the torch. Anne, drop your info in there and share with folks. My friend Anne does beautiful enamel work, which we had in a kit a couple months back that I have yet to do the contest. I was just telling Zoe, I was like, man, I'm dropping the ball on this. Kind of, you know how you get debilitated by choice? Like there's too many choices? That's what was happening to me. It's too many choices.
Too many good options.
Too many options. So that's going to happen. At some point. I keep telling Zoe, we'll do it this week. We'll do it this week. And it's like the weeks, I don't know about everybody else, but it just seems like I'll blink and a whole week has passed by. I'm like, how is it already the next day? It's so crazy how fast time just kind of slips away. But I guess that's what happens when you're having a good time. I mean, I was telling Zoe, we have a pretty fun and easy life. Oh, Marty. He's my little handsome. My little. Yes, Sylvia. Hello, hello. And the handsome guy is Marty. Oh, hello, Jeanette. Marty, are you ready for your snack? He didn't have to dress up today. Usually we make him wear a hat. Oh, hello, Clem. Clem, my friend, and Julie. Hello, hello. Thank you all for joining me today. You know, uh, last week. Oh, and I see Connie. Hello, my friends. When was it? Like 3 days ago. So I followed this person on Instagram, this singer that I like. I think it's Tony and the Kiki is the name of the band or the name of the dynamic duo that sings on Instagram. And they also play shows. But I'd been following for not that long, like a relatively new fan, and it was fun because I caught an Instagram live, and I like to get on my friends' beating lives. Like I'll get on Kate, so I'll get on Sarah from Softflex, and I happened to catch this person's live, and I was putting my makeup on in the morning, and they were putting their makeup, so they were like, "Oh, I'm getting ready for a show," and I was like, "I'm getting ready for the day." What do you know? And there were just comments going back and forth. People from like, "Hey, hello from the Netherlands and wherever else they're from." And I put on there, I was like, "Is it weird that I want to hear you sing this?" One of my favorite songs is called "The Story" by Brandy Carlisle. And the person was like, "Oh my God, I love that song," and started to sing it. And I just felt like I was so delighted I couldn't even stand it. And I was like, it's such a good, I don't know how to like that connect, that feeling of excitement. It's pretty cool. So anyway, I told Azal, I was like, that just gives me so much of like a dopamine rush to have that interaction, because I mean, a lot of our work that takes place is very solitary. It's just me and Azalea most of the time. And if we're lucky, we'll have like friend outings and we'll see people out in the world. And that's always kind of fun, you know? He's like, he denied me. He said, "Let me love you.
He's a
That's all I
brat.
want. Let me love you." I'm not having it. Oh, we have a full house today. Hello. Hello, Karen. Connie. Hello, hello. The gang's all here. Yes, we have a lot of friends here today. Yes, yes. So I wanted to share some of this fun stuff. So we met with Connie met this gal at the Uncommon Market, which is, I don't know if I met Connie at the Uncommon Market. Is that where we first met? At one of those? I don't know if it was one of the first.
I think it's
At a show, at a market anyway. And I had been thinking, and this is a kind of the story I was telling Azella, like this is synchronicity. Like I was telling Azella, I was like, so should we go and drive over to see one of our stone dealers? Should we try to get a pick box between now and TGB? Because that's coming up in October 17th and 19th. We are on the Sunday. If you want to join in, it's all free. We got 10 of us. I feel like there's 10 of us. I can't remember the exact number of folks that will be sharing tutorials. But if you're not familiar, the Great Beat Extravaganza is a group of friends that decided to get together during the pandemic to try and make a living because the shows were canceled, everything was canceled. And we've continued on and made this kind of little community. And I feel like one of the best things out there because not only are you getting free, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, Heather Powers could be showing you how to make French beaded flowers. I mean, that was awesome. And then one time she did a thing where she did like sculpted cotton and made ornaments. Joking me right now? We did. It's usually pretty chaotic when we have 1 hour. So usually we try to do something really as fast as we can.
heavy planning.
Heavy planning. So we've been planning for, I mean, you can plan so far, but if you don't have the cash flow to just like buy whatever you want, you're gonna have to be a little more, you have to be kind of, how do you call it? Be more savvy with your time and how to plan things. Altamont, that's right, Connie, that's right. So Connie had a place at the Altamont, and it has a new location, but it was kind of in the River Arts District. All that stuff got messed up. I mean, it was 1 year ago, almost. Maybe last week was the 1 year anniversary. So a lot of that memorial about Helene has been popping up. It's been kind of, I don't know, it's giving me like a little bit of PTSD, if I'm honest, to see all the pictures again and just like, I mean, I have a lot of gratitude whenever I think of it, of like how our community came together. We had, I went through Hurricane Andrew with my folks back in when I was a kid, and I'm from Florida, so I am well versed in the way of a hurricane. But I had never seen a community come together like they did here. It was like magic. Oh, hello, Kelly's joining us. Hello, hello, my friends. Yes. So now they've rebuilt. I haven't been to the new location. I just passed a sign a couple days ago. So it's pretty, things are coming back. And at the time of the hurricane, I'm just going to go into this really briefly. We had just come back from a retreat in, was it not San Luis Obispo?
San Juan Bautista.
Was it San Juan? No,
San Juan Bautista.
San Juan Bautista. I always get, I lived in LA for a minute, and we used to go to San Luis Obispo, and that's what I keep wanting to call it, but that's not where it was. But we had a retreat there with Kate, and it was so much fun. We learned so much. It was awesome. And I had folks telling me over and over and over, they're like, hey, when are you going to do your own over on the East Coast? Because we'd love to come to Asheville. And so at the time, we were like, this is a month later that Helene hit. So we were in the middle of plotting and planning and looking at places, and we were in conversations with a few retreat centers that had kind of, it runs the gamut. You can get one that's like one for 15 people, like a big house, kind of like Airbnb style where people share rooms. Or there are huge, like, for like, I don't know, churches or something where you have a massive amount of people, like 20,000 people get together for a retreat. I didn't know this existed, but I found that's somewhere near Black Mountain. But I was looking for something, I wasn't sure how big, you kind of need to ballpark. How many people can we expect? So we found a little yoga retreat in Burnsville, which is about 30-40 minutes away from where we are. And it was like a really beautiful location. But they were affected by the hurricane. And so that was kind of off the table. So now I think we've been kind of like sniffing around and seeing if it's back in business. But there's so many things going on right now, so many places that have recently opened that are new choices. So it's pretty exciting. And we would love to hear any thoughts on, like, if you want to be right in town in Asheville, would you want a 3-day, a 4-day, a 2-day? We even consider doing 1-day retreats local, just to kind of, try it out and see how people liked it before we jumped in with, like, opening up to the whole countryside. So anyway, if you want to drop us an email, you want to comment here, let us know some of your thoughts on what you would want, as a retreat. We've begun the plans again on what we could do. I thought it would be fun to either do metal clay, because it's kind of accessible, it's easy, it's fun. Maybe something where it's like I always joked around with Kate and said, we're gonna have a creative explosion. And it kind of blows your doors off. You're with all these like-minded people, you're making things, and that energy and that vibration of being with so many people that are into the same thing you are, it's pretty awesome. And so I want to recreate this for the East Coast. And I'm not afraid to go out west, but at this point we want to keep it as local as we can, just to make it, number one, affordable. Since it's in our own backyard, we would love to be able to make it where it's not going to break the bank, just to make it a wonderful experience. So that's been on our mind. I am going to flip this camera around. Oh, Gumnut says, I've been to San Luis Obispo. It's a pretty neat place. I went there. I used to live in LA 20 years ago. And we used to go there with Bob Burkett. And we'd go and see, I don't know if you remember, our friend that used to live there. Gosh, now I'm drawing a blank. She made glass beads. I'm like, I can see her face perfectly. I guess this is what it is when you, you don't see someone's name for a long time, it'll come to me like midnight tonight. I'll remember. But we used to visit a friend out there that did glass and did this stuff called glass clay. Anybody? If any, Donna, do you remember these people? This lady's name. Gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I can't remember her name. Now I'm gonna flip this camera and let's get started with our. Okay, we're so high right now. Let's bring it down a tiny bit. Okay, getting in there. Let's see. It's spiritual, says Cecilia. I can believe that. Anne says combination of crafting and exploring the area. I love that. For me, what I would love is the bonding experience that happens with being with people that you align with and you're on the same creative path. It's pretty fun. I mean, it's one of my favorite things to get into. All right, so when Connie and I met our new friend Holly yesterday at the auction house, we picked up some cool things. I didn't see much of what Connie picked out, but what I got was some beads that I thought would be perfect for Lucky Dip. Oh, Connie says include a nature walk. Oh, easy. Yeah. Kelly says working with glass is so relaxing. Yes. And you know what? We have I am a crafter that is, a friend of mine said, you're like an omni crafter. And I would agree with that statement. I'm going to turn this music down a little bit. I have music just to give me, like, to not get too anxious when there's a little bit of silence, because it's weird, when you're online. So let me bring this down a little bit. All right, here we go. So this is some of the stuff that I got. Check this out. Is it focusing good? I think it is. These are some briolettes. Now, I like a briolette. Some folks don't know what to do with a briolette, but there's a lot of things you can do. These are really small. They're beautiful. The color is great. This is part of some of the beads that I got from our new friend Holly. I think they're great. This is the Lucky Dip. I poured it into a bowl, and I haven't added everything into it. Let's get a close look and see what it looks like. Kind of adjust the light a little bit so we can see it a little bit better. Let me see if I can get that lighting good. Like, does this go on a little bit? Oh, sorry. What's that sound effect, Thornton? All right, so I will say that this had about 1/4 of an inch left in the bowl from the last time I did this. Is it focusing? Let's see if it's focusing. So what we're going to do is, usually I do this thing where I put a little extra on everybody's thing. The problem with that then is I'm short of how many I thought I was going to need, or how many I thought I was going to have. And what we're going to do is pick someone from the comments today, and I'm just going to, like, right off the top, I'm just going to pick somebody, and I hope it doesn't make anybody mad. We'll see how it goes. If it goes, and we're just going to send it like a freebie, like a giveaway. We don't have a giveaway tool because guess what? It costs like $20 a month to have a giveaway tool. Are you kidding me? No way. I didn't want to pay that. So if there was a free one, I would love it. So there isn't right at this particular moment. But anyway, I'm going to try and do this pretty fast. I want to talk about the beads, but I also want to be able to dip them. So these are, if you look, this is called rhodolite garnet. See, it's pink. There's all different kinds of garnet. There's spessartine garnet. There's hessonite garnet. There's all different kinds of garnet. There's green garnet. Comes in a bunch of different colors. There's garnet you can find here in Asheville. Ooh, you know what would be ultra fun is if we went on a gem walk or a gem dig. Wow. Yes. Yeah, from the comments. Vivian says, wow, from the comments. I'm going to do that this time. I'm going to do that. I don't know. I like to be able to feel like abundance and generosity. I hate the feeling of things being kind of like the opposite of that. Oh, Pamela says, love your gemstone choices. Thank you. So these are very small. Let me show you. I have a necklace that I was working on. Maybe I don't have it. Or one is packed up. So the things you can do. This is Azalea's necklace that I was making from this lucky dip. So this is a necklace I made. If you mix them, you can go smaller choices or smaller beads and do chain in between. That would be a good choice. If you have 26 and 28 gauge head pins, you can make these guys. I made them during a live to show some of the things that you can do with this size of beads. So these are pretty small beads. This is not a beginner. I don't want to say it's for beginners, like for kids or anything. If you wanted to get like a dip for a child or a teenager, might be a little on the more advanced, because this one totally took like 12 beads to make. And if you look at that, we have some of these. I don't know if we have them online, but if you want some of these, you can message us. We have some pairs of this. They're called ear threaders, and they're pretty comfortable, pretty lightweight. Usually when I make these, I'll put one, like you could put one briolet at the bottom, and it would be like, how charming would that be? Oh, Vivian says, pretty sure you saw those stones. I'm gonna sell them right now. Get ready. I'm gonna add all this stuff in here. So that's part of it. What's in here? Let's see. Oh, check this out. You guys like that story? Now, I got these from our friend yesterday, and I feel like they are either, let's get up close and look at them closely, iolite or kyanite. I feel like they're heavy, so they could potentially even be sapphire, but they didn't have a tag, and so I would guess iolite, but I'm not 100%. They're not dyed though. We cracked one to test.
I think they're sapphire. That's my guess.
Azalea says sapphire. I say it could be kyanite, could be.
Well, I tried to do the crack test. I took the very smallest one on the very end of the strand, and I cracked it, and I had to kind of like use more force in my hand than I thought I would for that. So my bet's on sapphire.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. They have a little bit of a weight to them that makes me think, but I don't know. Again, I'm not 100%, but they are beautiful. They are beautifully faceted. They look like a pretty good hole size. That's a bonus. I will definitely be using this for sure. So let's throw in this. I wanted to load this bowl up, so it'll be a nice blend. We'll put the rest of those in there. This I've had for a minute. I've had these a long time. This is not from that are from our friend. This is a chrome dioxide in a flat, cute, little round with faceting. So they're round coins. How charming. Morphing Design says kyanite. Could be. I'm not 100%. They didn't have a tag on them, so I don't want to say one thing and it's not. So I will say only if I know 100% for sure. Yeah, Karen says regardless, they're stunning. I looked at them under my Optivisors, and they're not dyed. You can kind of tell when something's dyed, especially if you break it. And we broke one to see. And when you break it, what happens is you can see the inside, and if it's clear or another color, then you can tell pretty easily that it's not legit or that it's treated. Oh, check this out. So these are, let's get this. Oh, thank you. Kelly says the mix of beads is amazing. All right, I've had these in before. You've seen these on my necklaces. So these are rubies. Check this out. And they're beautiful because what's interesting about these guys is that it's drilled sideways right across the top. Let's get in there and look if you can see that. They have a horizontal drill. And oh, let me get the light to show it. And this is how I test. I am unafraid to take this light with me. This is a gem light. Some things fluoresce at different rates. You know, you can tell, like, I think I have it written down. Whatever I'm hunting for, I will use the light on. So check it out. They glow because there's the presence of chromium. That's what it is. So rubies are in the same hardness as a sapphire. Now, I have some sapphires I'm going to show you all here in a second. Put these in. Do you accept debit card? Yes, we accept nearly everything, I want to say. Oh, now this is from our friend. So this is Hessenite. I have a piece. Let me go get it. I'm going to show this. You guys are so beautiful. Oh no, Spessartine. Where's that Spessartine? That's what I was fixing my mouth to say. This is one of my all-time most precious things. Check this out. So this is smoky quartz. It's the host rock. When I say host rock, whatever the stone is growing on. So this is natural. I got this at a gem show a long, long time ago, and this was very pricey, and I haven't done anything with it. Some of the things kind of, you can see where some of them kind of popped off over the years of being in my pouch. I carried this thing around like a weirdo. But anyway, I got this. I thought it would be perfect for a lucky dip. I mean, check out that color. And so this is the same material. You can see. Isn't that pretty? It doesn't always grow on smoky quartz, but that is one of the ways that you can identify. But if you can get close, I wish I could really just show you some of this, how they sparkle. They have a really pretty, beautiful cut. Real pretty. And you know what else is good? They're nicely drilled. That's what's the good part, is they're beautifully drilled. Yeah, check that. I don't know if you can see that smaller. Azalea, are you going to send invoices? This one, we did not have a chance. So what I'm going to do, since this is kind of...
For what? A chance for what?
This is, what'd you say?
They said, am I going to send invoices?
I was reading this. Azalea, are you going to send invoices this time too? It's from Morphing Designs. So
this time, yeah, because we have never had a listing for this lucky dip.
The small one is hard because generally, I'll tell you why it makes it hard, is because I am inconsistent. Okay, I see an email that Hessenite. Yes, Hessenite. It could be, look, you know what? Sometimes I get Hessenite and Spessartine. I can't remember which is which.
It's Spessartine garnet, I'm pretty sure, because it matches that other one that had the tag in it.
Mm-hmm. Kelly says, add the tassels in the mix. I'm not going to add the tassels. If y'all want a tassel, I just give you the tassel on the side. I wouldn't take up your time or your amount with the tassels. And check out the thickness of the cord, so you know that has a pretty good sized hole. They're beautifully drilled, and the color is real nice. I like them. And I'll tell you what I like to do. So here's my workstation. Just get ready to see a mess. It's okay. Everybody does it. So this is how all this, I have boxes and boxes like this. This is the wrong size for Lucky Dip, but sometimes when I'm done working, this is my thing that happens right here. This is a mix of Lucky Dip small and big. So some of it got mixed in. One of these containers opened up. So what I did is I opened up, I had a scoop of the Lucky Dip small in here and just poured it on. And that's how I was doing these guys. This is how I do my crochet necklaces. Check this one out. This is really pretty. I was working on this one the other day. That's my stopper bead to tell me when I've had enough. Okay, so check out this. Look how pretty this is. And this is all from the Lucky Dip now. Check it out. This is going to be a long one. And I organized that by color. You can see I did an ombre effect. And so what I did was I started with this, put on the fray check onto the end, and made a needle and stiffened it up. And then I string everything. And I don't cut anything. I don't cut it till I'm done. And I just wrap this around till I'm ready. Vivian says, I love your workstation. Thank you. Karen K says, Cynthia, if I order, can you hold mine until the postal strike is over? I'm assuming the other is stuck in traffic. Ugh, I hate that stuff.
Oh, are you in Canada? I think that's why they say that. It's because the Canada postal strike.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Oh, that's like the worst news. I hate that story. Yeah, I was making earrings down here. That was what's happening with this. Move that over so we can get back in here. I got a bunch of the stuff I got to talk about and put in. All right, so let's see. Let me get the strands in. How many inches of beads? You can do it any which way, any length. In that one, I think that the amount on this one is, let's see. I was making this long, so you don't have to make that as long. And this one, let's see. How long is it? I can barely see that. It looks about like 13 and a quarter. And, okay, so here's another one I was working on. Check this one out. This one's probably not as long. And this is also from this. But this one, I made this long. And this is probably, how long is this? About 10 inches. Is your workstation on a wooden tray? You know, my workstation is on, this is a folding, this is my friend made this, Ezel Findings, I don't know if you remember, and it closes. And that's, I don't know if she still makes these or not, but I got a long time ago. A long time ago. And I never would close it like this, but it makes a good portable station. I put these away, and then you can close it, you know. So those are the options. If you have a choice when you're making these to put as many stitches as you feel comfortable doing. You can do 5, you can do 2. You can make it as dense as you want, like this. So this has on, let's see, I can count 4-ish. And this one is, one side is silver hill tribe and the other side is sapphires. Oh, of cord. Listen, I never measure the cord. I don't even, that doesn't even go into my brain. And 1 strand or 2, only 1 strand. There's only 1 strand here. 3-tier necklace would be amazing with these gemstones. Yeah, I wind this one around my neck. There isn't even a clasp. I just double it. You know, put it on and then go over second. And this is the one that broke because it got hung on a kitchen cabinet, and I repaired it with some red. So these are, some of these sapphires are in this lot, or in this bowl right now. So, all right, let's get on with it, right? Maybe if I have time, I'll show you some more of how to do this. But I also have, in case you don't know, many of you do know, but I have a PDF with directions, full directions. It's like 20 some pages long, and it's everything I could think of. Oh, here we go. Here's some more of that Spessartine. Check out the quality. So these are really delightful. Look at the pretty faceting on that. Good quality. We were at a gem show a few months ago, and I saw some pretty Spessartine, but it wasn't as good as this. This is just really pretty, really sparkly. You get a good range of color, that deep, bittersweet, really delightful. And the cord type I use on these guys is micro cord. Now you can use whatever you have on hand. You can use silk. Silk is a good option.
We sell that micro cord on the website.
It stretches though, so that's the only thing about silk that I'm not a big fan of. What's in here?
The exact type of micro cord
right.
C-line that you use, we have 3 colors on the website: black, beige, and eggplant.
Now I've been hanging on to this for like 1,000 years. I showed this a while ago. I wish I didn't put the bag away, but I fished off of it some of the smaller diameter, and the strand was graduated, so I didn't want the ones that were like, big, because it kind of looks odd with the rest of them. But this is zircon. I showed this before. This is so gorgeous, and it's like, I think my friend Tawny gave these to me, and he saved them for me, and they were like, so I know some cutters, they'll make a strand or two of something just to test it out with their buyers and see if they like it. So there's only this strand, and the daughter, this is from Sona's Beads. That's what their business name is called. I've been doing business with them for over 20 some years, and people, when you have a good relationship with a dealer or a stone dealer, sometimes they'll save stuff for you, knowing what your taste is. And they know that I love champagne diamonds. And this is the closest one that I could find. If you saw the edge of these are all super, super faceted. In the daylight, you can't even, like, the facet on these is just unreal. You can't really see it when it's like this. I wish I didn't take them off the strand, because it just doesn't even show the corner. I'm gonna throw those in. That's one of my all-time favorites right there. And those look awesome on one of these necklaces. Great in the earrings. So beautiful. Let's look at these. Let's check this business out. This is stuff I've had for a very long time. And it has been debated on what this is for a long time. So I bought them probably 25 years ago, and I've been using them sparingly for that time. I want to say that, I have a hard time even knowing, because look at the color. It's hard to tell what this is. They're really well drilled. You could put this on bigger cord, and it's really sparkly, really transparent, clear greens, but a variety between a teal and like almost peridot color. That, like, right there is like kind of a yellowish, but I want to say it's probably tourmaline is what my guess would be on that, because they weren't marked when I bought them, but I can feel that they're stone. There's ways you can tell stone from glass. So these have been in my collection for many years. Some of that little tiny stuff. Yeah, so sparkly, so gorgeous. I love sparkle. Where did this lid go? Oh, I see. Yeah, yes. This is only one strand, y'all. This is on one. See how this is one? Now, if we're doing the other type of knotting, you can knot this. It knots great. But this is one strand. And that's to make a thin little necklace like that. This is not the same. Let me see. I was like, is this the same? I think this is a little bit heavier. A tiny bit heavier. Might have a sample the necklace with that thin. Let me see what else. If I'm gonna have time to dip this, it's like 40 minutes in. I've yet to even begin the dipping process. So here's some more spessarite. What's that little piece of French wire in there? Look at that. Check that out. Really pretty. Yay, they are getting tossed in the mix. So pretty. And here, check this out. You guys are going to love this story. This is, I bought a multi-strand of sapphires a long time ago. And check it out. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? Good color on that, right? This has been in my collection a long time. I got these from my friend Jess. She went to India and brought back different hanks of things for me. And this was one of my favorite things. I got some peridot. I got amethyst, but one small hank of sapphire. Some sapphire fell in there. I think y'all know what this is. Probably can guess. This is, does anyone know what this is? Check it out. Any guesses? Azalea knows because I told her. I don't see any guesses.
I don't actually remember.
No one remembers what it is. Azalea, you don't remember?
No.
Love the colors. Okay, emerald. It's emerald.
Oh.
It's beautiful. Kelly says, you're putting the most gorgeous beads in the bead mix. I am trying. That's the goal. Is I want y'all to get it. I want people to want it. I want them to want it like I want it.
Real.
If I don't want it, then no one else is going to want it. Advertine. Turquoise. No, y'all. Emerald. Oh, and these are some sweet little, look at these little briolets. Look at this briolette. Isn't that charming? More of that spessartine. Melanie emeralds. Appetite. No, I'm not going to put appetite. I might put appetite, but I don't know about that. Right for this blend. Here's some sweet little, these are some sweet little garnets, but these are super, super good quality. And you can tell by the cut and the color. Sometimes when you get garnets, they won't be faceted that great, but they save the nicest, clearest stuff for this kind of micro faceting. They're not going to waste their time faceting if your material is kind of junky. You want to get the good stuff. Okay, so these are really fine quality, real pretty, real sparkly. A lot of beauty right there. Cecilia, jadeite. No, not jadeite. This one's an easy one. Spinel. Spinel, check it out. All that spinel. I like spinel. Some people don't like the way that, they're like, it's too black. It's not that interesting. To me, I don't think so. I usually put this with garnets. I love it with garnets. And you know what else I love it with? I mean, you can see I got kind of hog wild on it in this area with a little bit of spinel. That black spinel is so sparkly because, it kind of looks like that, like those crystals, but they're natural. They just do this. Look at that. And even in this kind of artificial light, look how they're sparkling. Oh, this was the big. What else do I want to show you? I have a few more things. Some of these are from previous lives or some previous lot sales. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put these in. I don't know if anyone knows what this is, but we had these over Christmas a few months ago. It was more than a few months. So I don't know if you all know what this is, but we had some of this and we sold some of it, but we had some left. This is right. This is, I don't know if you know what this is. Some of you might know because maybe you bought it and you know, because I had a lot sale of this. But this is the opposite of a cheap date. Anyone want to take a guess at what this is? No guesses? I'll give you the teeny diamonds. Shannon, correct. These are the teeny diamonds. So I got these on a whim, and we'll see. I put diamonds in before, but the type I put in were chips. These are faceted, and I'm going to show you. These have a really small hole. Not opal, diamonds. They have a small hole. Just be warned. You're not getting anything through here that isn't like 28 gauge. They're kind of precious, you know, and they're diamonds. They're precious. You see it a little bit so you can see the look of it. They're really sparkly in the light, so beautiful. So I'm going to throw those in. Okay, this is, some of you, we had these on our site for a while. They didn't move. They're kind of expensive. And I don't know if anyone knows what this is. Any guesses? Let me take some and put it in my hand. Any guesses of what this is? Some of you bought this because I had these for sale as strands. Any guesses? This is, I know you guys know what this is. There's nothing else that looks like this, right? Thank you. Jennifer knew. Jennifer said tanzanite, and Jennifer is correct. I'll put some of that in there. I feel like it looks like nothing else, except for maybe, I don't know. I say that, but you know, I'm sure there's other stones that can look like it. Kelly says diamonds are a girl's best friend. I love diamonds. I'm a big fan. Oh, this is okay. So I also sold these in a lot sale. I don't know. This sold really well. I was thinking about keeping this. I was going to keep this. These are Ceylon sapphires right here. That's what this is. These weren't a cheap date at all. But I'm going to throw these in to sweeten the pot. You know what I'm trying to do right now, y'all? I'm trying to pay for my floor. And so I have about 3 months to save to raise the money. That's the timeline of when they can get to it. Because I don't know if you know this. I mentioned it earlier, but Helene kicked Asheville's doors down and made it where if you have any kind of like renovating to do, you got to get in line because there was so much damage that it'll be like so many people are doing home, you know, improvements because of damage. So anyway, these are Ceylon sapphires. I'm throwing them in. They were expensive. I bought them probably 2 years ago in Tucson, and that's when we sold them. But I love them. I love them, and I love them more. And they make the most beautiful addition to a necklace. Yeah, Ceylon is amazing. It's like pastel with a little shimmer, a little extra shimmer. These seem like they might be big in this. What do you think, Azalea? Throw these in? Pink tourmaline? What do you think?
Ask people.
What do you guys think? You want pink tourmaline in there?
Here's your time to vote.
You can vote. You want pink tourmaline? I'm gonna either put it yes or no. I'll put it on the edge, and you guys can think about it. Okay, here's one of the things I was most excited. Actually, I have a few things. I need to get the lead out and either talk faster or start dipping. I just wanted to finish this up. So this, I'm going to get to it. This is a piece that we got from our friend Holly. It is purple, or I mean light pink amethyst. So pink amethyst. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Kathy says, sure. Jennifer says, yes, please. They sparkle, says, I hear a lot of yeses on that. This is pale pink amethyst. It's kind of hard to find. I found this in a different cut. The ones I found, I have one sitting right here. This is the ones I bought. and they're a little big. This might be on a little tiny bit large for this, for a thread necklace, but I don't know. I think that these would be fantastic in this dip. So I'm going to put in, I think y'all would agree that this is pretty good quality. Look at the cut. Sometimes people will say amethyst, it's not that rare, but let me see, how can I get this where it can show a little bit better? They're microfaceted. The cut is what makes these, it's so clear. Sometimes you see amethyst. I was just looking around to see, oh, here we go. I was like, do I have a sample of amethyst anywhere? Of course I do. This is pretty standard amethyst right here. You see the amethyst is under a layer of quartz, but it's more of a purple blue. And check out, this is a little more pink. This is not pink quartz or rose quartz. It's a very beautiful pale amethyst. And then you can see this. Look at how it has that little bit of citrine grown with it. So you can see the different types of quality. Amethyst has a lot of different attributes as far as being a stone. People say it's a stone of love, of like self-love, of like patience, that type of thing. I just love the color of it. I particularly am a fan of this because they don't usually spend the rough, because usually if you're going to put rough in something, you're not going to use your diamond faceting wheels to facet some low quality stones. So a lot of times when you're buying stones, you want to look at, the color is the most important thing. Color, clarity, number 2, and then the cut. So these are really just gorgeous. Kathy says she's never seen it in pink. And I see a long quote from Vivian. Vivian says, I've been considering starting a YouTube channel about jewelry also. And you've inspired me to do what you do with the various and many stones. Vivian, if that's what you're drawn to do, it's pretty fun. I have a good time. I've been growing this community since before the pandemic. And it will take time to grow. That's one of the things. It takes time to get an audience. We have several, for our Great Bead Extravaganza, we have a few people that are doing their own thing with it. But ours is, it's the Great Bead Extravaganza is the original with that. And it's free. This is free too. But I would encourage everyone, if folks want to do this, just need a setup. Just need a camera. Streaming platforms, we have a few that we're using. We're using Restream. It is, I will say it's not super easy. If I didn't have Azalea helping me, I think I would probably have a really hard time. Wouldn't you say, little daughter?
I'd be Googling stuff, pretty much.
Yeah.
How to figure stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
How to set things up.
Mm-hmm.
How to connect this platform to this platform. Yeah, it's it's a good job to have, though.
It is a good job. I love what we do. Kelly says, Vivian, it's taken me a year to get 90 subs. I'm not really sure what that means with the subs.
Subscribers.
Oh, duh. Listen, I knew that, didn't I? All right, here's some more. This is another batch. This is not a cheap video. Listen, y'all, this is some Ceylon sapphires. More Ceylon. And you can tell the Ceylon by when they are more pale and they have a silvery finish. The silvery finish is like the giveaway of it. And like more of that light lavender color in there. Check that out when they sparkle. A lot of this, you don't even see the edge where they're micro-faceted along the edge. Check it out. Oops. Yeah, and while we're on the subject, if y'all aren't subscribed to us on YouTube, we would love to get some more subscribers. And if you guys don't mind liking, commenting, sharing, all those things are free and they keep us, doing what we're doing. And I appreciate it. So I appreciate all y'all out there for watching right now. It's keeping food on the table. Helps us get ahead. We're full of gratitude that we can do this, because it's not everyone can. I've had different jobs in my day where it wasn't that satisfying. Oh, this is the pink tourmaline that we were talking about earlier that's going in. These are rubies. Let's check that. This was a necklace I cut up. My necklace that I used to wear for many years. And I got bigger ones. I don't want to brag, but I got a bigger set. So I thought, hey, see that flash, or that, not flash, the glow or fluorescence, that orangey fluorescence, that is showing that it's legit. Oh, thank you all. I appreciate it. If you guys can subscribe, tell your friends, tell your neighbor, share it. We would love it. We would love to grow this. Azalea watches one YouTuber, not a YouTuber, and he has a huge following. And I was like, listen, I'm not jealous. I am just filled with admiration. This is one that this is some from our friend Holly that we got, and I love it. These are little tiny, look how cute and small. This little bitty, there weren't a ton of, she didn't have a lot of sapphires, is my all-time favorite, but I did find these, and I know that they're sapphires because I have these. That's how I know exactly. And that's funny because mine I got from the Hawaii show, from the Softlex, from when Mike brought his full collection. And I got some of these teeny tiny sapphires, and they are glorious. So cute, so beautifully faceted. And that's going in the suit.
The suit.
The suit is getting fit. And check out this. Y'all, look at what's going on here. Can you even believe? I haven't stirred this, but I just want to show it right now because this gemstone pile is several thousands of dollars of beads. Good Lord. Come on, you. Come on. Why isn't that coming off? Oh, what's this? Oh, so here we have some more spessartine. Check that color and cut out. Beautiful, huh? Very, very sparkly. And this is a nice shape. Nice shape. Briolette, but a fat little flat briolette. Slide those over there. And this is, I'm going to put some of this. I don't know if I meant to end with this really, this is kyanite, but it's weird because it has orange in it. Check that out. So this is one of the weirdest stones. This kyanite had like a multi-color of orange and deep dark blue. So I have two of these that can go in. This was lots. This sold really well. I was surprised I had these two left. I'm going to put these in. I know it's really nice. These are going to be this batch of stones. Whenever we do this, it's always going to be a little bit different just because what goes into it. All right, let me see. Oh, let's stir it. Let's stir. Oh, I want to put a little bit more of something else in here. Stop making that cat bark.
He's squawking.
So I've been, I saved these I save them for my own particular use, but I'll share. Check these out. This is black opal. You can't even see, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a lot, these have a lot of flash, and I'll put like one or two on my thread necklaces. And they're some of my all-time favorites. I bought a few strands, and I don't want to say hoard because that's not my mentality. I think of it as like collecting. And they're delightful. You can't really tell in this light, but they're awesome. So I'm going to throw those in last. Let's stir.
He's getting stiff on his head.
All right, so remember this, I'm going to be drawing one at some point. I'm just going to go through randomly. And I'm going to pick one person. I don't know if I'm going to tell you guys. I want to tell because it's just, I can't, it's hard for me to keep a secret. But in the past, we've just sent them, like randomly sent one to a person. And I like rolling that way. I know, I love it. All right, let's do it.
Sleeping in my arms. He's falling asleep right now.
Okay, let's see if we can. I will scoop some of these. Let's do some. And I need to get this scale on. All right, so I have some of these. I can tape them.
Why are you barking?
Oh, gem soup. Yes.
It's so perfectly rainbow.
He does want his treat. That cat wants his treat.
He was barking because I was squeezing him. Wow.
All right, here's what we're doing for this one. We are going to do the measurement on weight. So what I'll do is I'll zero out whatever we have going here. And I have been doing, this is how we priced it before. It's not
focusing.
That's because there's too many things. You got
the autofocus. You got to go to camo and click it if you want it to focus on a
autofocus. Go ahead and try it again.
Go to camo.
Because it's focusing on the background.
And then now click on the spoon. Just click on the spoon right there. There you go. See?
I want it to be like, is that auto?
No, you just clicked it. That's what made it focus.
Don't
mess with the settings. Look how good that looks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good.
I'm not as good at stirring it as you are, but I do like to do it. I kind of wanted to show off what I was wearing.
Oh, I let Azalea use this. Check out this ring. I got it from a gal on Etsy. It's a blue topaz, London blue topaz. You can't even see it in this light.
Yeah,
it's so weird.
It's so dark
makes
blue,
it look
but it's really
flat,
pretty.
But
I'm a big fan of it right now.
Sylvia says, ooh, to have a fraction of those exceptional gemstones just to keep in a clear crystal bowl so I can run my fingers through nature's magnificence. I'm with you. All right, so this size, it's 5 a gram. This will be $25. And if you think about that, that's actually super cheap because of all the stuff I put in there. Oh, I need to redo this. I need to put autofocus back on.
You just have to click on focus.
I don't want to have to do that. I want it to do it automatically.
You're going to have to just click it because it doesn't do it automatically in the proper way. Because if you do it automatically, it wants to focus on the background.
Let me see, is it focusing on my hand? Yeah, it's doing it now. All right, so what we'll do right now is it's 5 a gram. So decide on, let me see, is it gonna, I want it to, there, that's in focus, right? It's hard to say. Sometimes the focus is like kind of a nuisance to deal with. Like, why is it blurry all of a sudden? I guess I gotta, oh, I need to do it on camera. Dang. There we go. Sorry about that. Shannon wants a, let's see, 5. Do the math for me, daughter. Oh, I did it briefly here.
You say Shannon wants what? 1 at 100.
Yeah, what's the opposite of a cheap date? Is expensive date, right? That's right. Cheap date is like,
I thought diamond, but then you said the opposite of a cheap date.
yeah,
Opposite is a cheap date. Yeah, opposite of a cheap
right.
date would be diamond because diamond, I've never seen a cheap diamond ever.
Well, they're just not because.
Oh no, she said dumb. Obviously tired. Me too. I had to reread it like twice, and I was like, "Is she right?"
Wait a minute. I was like, wait.
So
what?
Shannon looks like she's the first. She wants 100. Says 20 grams.
Okay, which one is 20 grams? This one's 20 grams. So I'm going to weigh this. Well, actually, let me find the bowl. I want to get it in the bowl. And this is the way I'm going to do it this time. So I'm going to pick somebody from the comments at the end. All right, that's a little more than 20. I have to do it this way that is accurate because I was running out of beads last time. And then it was really, wow, I don't know what I'm doing. There we go, because I had this leaning on it. So we're not going to lean anymore. This is going to take me all night if I do it this way, right? Or maybe Zoe can help me with it. There's 18, 19. There we go. Right, Zoe? Two.
Yeah, it should be 20 grams.
20 grams.
Right, Azealia? This is the simplest thing in the world.
Well, I have PTSD from the last time that I missed one, and I don't want to miss anything. Okay, so that's the first one. This one's for Shannon. Oh my God, I'm so far behind. I didn't even see it.
Chat, she looks stressed.
Just because I was like, all right, we're going to zero this out.
Her eyes are wide.
Okay, let me get back in there. All right. This is... All right, give me one. So I'm trying to keep up with this.
Shannon, when I wrote your name on this piece of sticky paper, I used a pen that bled a little bit, so it looks like a horror movie.
Okay, so I've got Kathy is next. And I'll put it in this small, right? Is that good? I'll go back. It's easy. We'll zero this one out.
We gotta tape those because they don't stay closed. Let me see. Sorry for hacking it up during the whole stream. I've been trying to keep it on at a minimum, but I have been coughing for real.
Taking so much concentration, right, to do this. Right on the money. Okay, this one was Kathy. And I have a bunch of these little things here, so.
Where's the lid at? Here.
Okay. I hate this focusing thing. Why not just autofocus? Why is it taking
Because the
so long?
autofocus is inaccurate. I put it on manual focus because autofocus wants to
each time.
Autofocus wants to focus on the background, Mom.
It's not focusing on anything right now.
You just gotta go. It's easy. You just click on camo. You click the screen where you want it to focus, then you click back. It's like it's literally 2 clicks.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, morphing designs, what, 25 grams? All right, I'll do it. Zero this little thing out.
Sorry. 25 grams?
Oh, wait. Oh, no. She would like, what did I say? Oh, 20, morphing is like 25 grams. I don't know why I reached for this. I read, from my brain, I read $25. So. Okay, 25 grams. We'll square this one out.
This is so charming. Look at that. I used that to tape it.
This is yours, Kathy.
To tape the lid on, I put it there. It seems to be effective. Who is next? I need to have we need another monitor that we can plug into the computer. We have so much stuff plugged into the computer already. Is there even a spot to plug in a monitor in? But if we had a monitor that we could flip to face me, so that I could do,
There's almost 9.8. 15. 17, and she said 25. Is that right?
Who? Who are you looking at?
Walking designs, 25 grams.
I would like to get 25 grams. Oh, yeah. So,
Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. What's next? 2 20-gram containers. Okay, so this would be, let's see, 20-gram containers, 2 of them. Let's see. Do one, let's zero it out. 20 grams. All right, we'll do one here.
so satisfying to watch the scooping happening.
Yeah, it's good.
The sparkling in everybody's eyes.
Just taking out a bead. There's 20 grams exactly. There's 2 20-gram. Jennifer Miller. Trying to get it where it focuses. There's one. Here's the next one. Okay, zero it out. And we just go until we run out. Although I hope we don't run out because I have some necklaces that I want to make.
Dang.
This is the second one for Jennifer.
Very nice. We got a whole system.
Mm-hmm. Right now I got to go up. I don't know how far down I am.
I got stickers, my pen's out. I got a calculator. Looks pretty good over here. Surrounded by pretty gemstones. Some
Karen wants
big-
a 20-gram scoop.
big
that is
old
100.
opal on the
All right,
top of that
Karen
one.
Stein Camp. I have 2 of these. That goes to that. Okay, so this is for Karen Steinkamp. Camp. So for the TGBE, we're hoping to have a pearl dip for that day. So stay tuned. Not stay tuned, but tune in in October, you guys. It's going to be awesome.
It's October now.
At the end of October.
It's at the end?
Yeah, 17th through the 19th. Our day is on Sunday at 2:30. Get in there, you.
We need to lock in. All right. Very nice. I think this is my favorite one yet.
I think so too. It's really beautiful. This is for Karen. Okay, Penny would like a large dip. That is 20 gram. Penny, next one is for you, Penny.
$20 grams?
20 grams for Penny. I hope y'all get the stones you're most interested, but this is going to make, I mean, if you made, how many necklaces would you get? You get so many. I mean, let's be real. At least 5 crochet necklaces, I would say, at minimum.
That's if you're packing them full, I think.
That's if you're packing it full, like this one here. The first one is packed really tight. It's actually kind of relaxing. Kind of making myself tired doing this.
Watching each one fall in so delicately.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Beautiful. Here's for Penny. Debbie would like a double dip. Debbie, is that a double dip by meaning?
A double dip.
Debbie Smith, clarify double dip. What's the meaning of double dip exactly?
Can I get a double dip?
Harriet would like one at 50.
That's funny.
Debbie, I think you mean, let's see.
Double trouble.
So that's 10, right?
That is funny. 10?
Yeah.
50,
that's 10.
50, yeah, it's 10 grams.
Should I use a smaller one? That's Debbie, or no, Harriet would like one at $50 worth. And she's writing them down, y'all, so.
Harriet, West?
Yes. I'll wait till I see more of what Debbie is saying to me.
I know y'all's names for real.
Okay, so Harriet wants 10 grams.
Wait, I gotta wait for Debbie to clarify double dip.
What does double dip mean?
That tickled me. I know, I'm getting a little bit drowsy too watching you tenderly scoop
Yeah, well,
each
guess what's
singular
going to
bead.
happen?
What?
Guess what's going to happen with, I'm going to choose somebody here in a minute. This is Harriet's. And Pamela would like 10 grams. Might have to put some stuffing in there so they don't rattle. These tins are good because the lids don't pop off. All right, so the next Pamela 10 grams. All right. Stir. Ooh, there's some more.
Which Pamela?
Pamela Ferryman, 10 grams. So we are at 4.8. Let's see. 7. That's yours, Pamela. Put that on a little bit better. God, it's like I gotta inch my way through here. There's like a jungle of wires and cords. Julie, 2 at 25. $25. So wait.
10 grams.
Why not just say 10 grams? Look at this as Julie. Julie, clarify for me. What
Let me see.
Does this mean, Julie, what is...
Let me click off of it so I can... Oh, 2 at 25. Yeah, that would be 50 bucks, 10 grams.
All right. Zeroed. So I need to put 10 grams, correct?
Yes.
Correct. I think the small is my favorite because that's what I use the most of.
Yeah. I want to make more crochet necklaces. I haven't made that many. I remember the most recent one I made was the one with the it was one of our kits that we had that was like a mermaid pearl kit, and it was a lot of pearl and pink opal and crystal and stuff. And I made a necklace that was like 40-something inches long, so I could wrap it around my neck like 4 times. I don't know why I made it like that, but I was having so much fun making it that I just was like, I'll just keep going. And I remember when I was finishing up, Sarah was here. Our local friend Sarah, not Sarah Oler. She was
That'd be
here.
nice if Sarah Oler came.
If Sarah Oler was local to us and got to come over and hang out.
25, please. 25. Y'all tell me, when you say 25, you can say 25 grams, $25. You know, sometimes it can be a little...
I assume they mean $25.
All right, Diane, I'm going to think you're meaning $25. So I'll use one of these guys.
You have some sitting right there, don't you?
Oh, duh, I didn't even see them. I was looking for these little minis. All right, we'll put that on there and square it out. Should be 5. Let's make sure I did it right. Okay, that's correct.
Who's this one for?
This one is Diane. She says, McGregor, 25, please. So I'm assuming $25.
Yeah, I think so. Because 25 grams is $125, so more likely to be.
What a juicy little. This is good. Delightful. Jillian. I think you're gonna like what I'm sending you. You got something coming your way. You're gonna be pleased, I think. So this one is for Diane. And Jillian would like $110 worth. Let's see, where am I? Get up to the top of this list.
So that's
I need a bigger one.
$110 worth is 22 grams. So yeah, you want to get a big one and fill it up 22 grams. I bet she's excited. I would be if I had that coming. I was putting your package together. You think it was yesterday or yeah, maybe 2 days ago, Jillian, and I was like putting it together, your necklace, and that one was like the black and rainbow, and then you have like good. 2 different lucky dips coming. I was like, dang, I'd be excited to get this for real.
So how many grams am I putting in this one?
22.
There we go. She starts talking, I start losing my train of thought.
Well, I haven't shipped that yet, so I'll make sure to put this lucky dip in your package that can go out tomorrow, Jillian.
Perfect. It's beautiful. I hope you guys like these. I love it. Okay, let's see. Where am I? Oh, Clem.
Hi, Clem.
Thank you for clarifying that for me, just so it keeps it fast and easy.
What is Clem what?
A 20-gram packet.
Thank you, Clem.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you, especially since this is going to be one step closer to getting my kitchen fixed.
There's so many expenses.
There's so many expenses.
Kitchen's
right
messed up.
The
front porch. Oh my gosh, I've been putting off my wisdom teeth for 2 years.
She's been getting headaches, so it's time to stop putting that off.
It's growing into my brain.
Mm-hmm. I had the same problem. Wisdom teeth.
I'm lucky though that my wisdom teeth, when they did my X-ray, that the little legs are pretty straight.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunate.
I think you'll like this one, Clem. I want to see what y'all make. This one's for Clem.
Yeah, you guys, if you post something in the group, we don't get notifications that you post in the group, so you can tag us, or you can tag me at least.
Karen K says 10 grams. Okay. Squared it out. This is Karen K.
That's Karen Katzman, right?
I think Karen K I see here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
what's okay.
Katzman.
And then we have I just wanted you to know that she said 10.
That's for this person?
Yeah. And I see Michelle. I don't recognize your name here. Michelle Baradino Warner. Do you know that name? Is 2 at 25. Is that do you want $25 or 2 at 25 grams? You guys be specific for me.
They're typing it so fast.
You guys are typing fast. Cecilia says 1 scoop at $50. So that is a 10-gram scoop. I need clarification from Michelle Warner.
Michelle, 2 at 25, please. I bet the 2 at 25 is probably going to be $25, so it'll be 50. But we can wait for her to clarify what she wants.
So Cecilia, this one's for you. This is we're going to do a 10. This one's Cecilia. Morphing Design says, I meant 30 grams. Did we do yours already? Or check over there and see, because sometimes some of the stuff's to run together from different times. So, okay. Morphing Design says, oops, I meant 30 grams for 150. Disregard the other post. Wendy says, totally out of focus. What part? When I come up here, it's out of focus. Yeah, because the autofocus is weird today. Can you see that? Can you grab Morphing Designs and get that going? Fix that one, and I'll rescoop it or whatever I have to do. Oh, Sylvia says, yummy, yummy, yummy. I love that yummy eye candy. Okay, Abby, love it. $50. Please.
So wait, what did Raphael? What did Morphing Design want?
I meant 30 grams for 150.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is at 25 grams for 125. I don't think you're going to get a lot more in there. 5 grams
I can
worth.
Try it. 5 grams is not that much, right? Let me see.
You can try.
If I can, I can always put it in a bigger tin. All right, so it's already, let's make sure it's already zeroing. Okay, so I'm going to try and reach at this one. We want to put in, is that right? Another
5 grams.
Okay. Let's see if it happens. It might happen. I mean, sapphire is way more. That's the only thing is you get more sapphires that have a higher density or something. Hey, it fit. Look. That fit.
Excellent. I'll update the sticker on the bottom. Thank you.
Okay, that's Morphing Design. This is. All right, Abby. Damn, we do the Abby's. Let's get that one going. Okay, we're getting down to the wire. Let's see how many more I have. Probably not that many. I have Abby's at $50.
Which Abby?
Abby, love it. All right. I'm just going through there and I'm making sure that I'm on, because I'm seeing some more comments pop up that I guess I'm behind. Okay, let me see, where am I at the end of this?
You just mentioned Abby.
Okay.
10 grams.
Okay, I'm going to do Abby's right now. And that'll... Oh, this is Abby's. Jennifer Miller. We already did yours, Jennifer.
Yeah. You had 2 tins.
Yeah, we already have that one going. Let me see. Let me get the rest of these. And I am kind of running towards the end, so I want to get everybody before I top up anybody. And we have Karen K, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm just making sure because I don't want to do it twice. Okay, Jennifer. All right. All right, I've got you, Jillian. I have. Okay, so we did Michelle's. Did I do Michelle's already, or we wait for clarification? $50. So that's a 10-gram dip. Okay.
Michelle Warner, right?
Yes. Just taking out a couple of them to make it even, so I have enough to do all these. All right. This one is Michelle Warner's. Okay, let's see where I am. I see sea gray, 8-gram with a scoop. Okay. Wow, I poured that exactly, 8-gram. All right. Okay, I see Debbie says 2 dips. Debbie Smith. Debbie, 10 grams. Thank you for clarifying that.
Double dip.
Double dip.
I too would like a double dip.
Oh, Karen says the music is so relaxing I sometimes fall asleep.
So
if
Debbie wants a double dip of 10, then that's 20 grams.
I think Debbie has said to me in the down at the bottom it says 10 grams. So I'm thinking 10 grams.
Oh, 10 grams total?
Just 10 grams, yeah. So I'm not gonna. Approximate shipping cost. That's hard to say because we weigh everything. So
$7. Usually
what's next?
$7. If you're in the States, around $7. If you're in Canada, around 16 to 17. If you're in England, above 20.
Okay, let's see where I am in this. Did I do Debbie?
I guess
I didn't do Debbie's.
specific to England.
Did I do Debbie's?
We're just talking about
Okay,
Debbie's.
we're doing
so
Debbie's right now.
10 grams total.
It's a little sneeze of a cat. And I want to do a small one, a 5-gram.
It was Debbie Smith, right?
Yes. Just for Debbie Smith. Get that cheddar. Michelle wants to swim in that bowl.
Me too.
You should have seen it at the beginning, Michelle. The small is my favorite because it's one I use the most. I would love to do a great big one, but that one's I did a medium size.
I think the small one's the most versatile because it can go on crochet necklaces and it can also go on necklaces as spacer beads between big beads on bigger necklaces.
Oh, Jillian says excited doesn't even describe it. Joy, absolute joy. And you know what? That brings me joy.
Yeah, me too.
Love, happiness. I've been doing everything that I can. It's just high vibrational, you know. It sounds weird, but let's see where am I? Okay, $25 worth.
For who?
This is for Sandy. Let me check that again, just because it looked. Okay, that's right. Let's get some of these little ones.
It's a $25 one, right?
Mm-hmm. You want to get some of that zircon in there. Okay, how pretty that one. Nice one. Sandy, put a little sticker on that one for Sandy. What a treasure. Oh, I love them.
Me too.
Okay, a teeny one for me too. HJ, I think that's Helen Bocom. 5 gram, a little one for Helen. We're getting down to the wire here. And I want to have enough to do a one for our giveaway that we're going to pick. So it's not on there. Okay. This one's for Helen. Okay, I think we're almost done. I think we're done.
Very nice. Good job.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay,
Well,
I think that's it. Oh no, the
congested.
Diane would like another $25. Let's see. I don't know. We're getting
Which
down to the wire.
Diane McGregor? Is that Diane?
McGregor.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I have to ask because I'm sitting behind the computer.
Okay, let's get that one. All right, this one's another one for 25 or 5 grams. I mean, let me just scoop it this one. Might be easier. Oh my God, can you believe that? That was good times. So this one is going to the second one for Diane. All right, let's see. I want to make sure everybody at least gets one before I go back and do twos, because I'm running down to the last bit of this. Okay, looks like I think we're... Michelle, we did yours already. 2 at 25. I'm pretty sure we did it, right?
Mm-hmm. Michelle Warner.
All right.
Yeah.
Vivian says, how much is it for how many grams? 5 a gram, Vivian.
So if you want a small scoop, that's 5
I'm
grams.
almost out. So I would like to do, let's see, it would be enough for all, or it would be enough for all. There's, yeah, I'm reading down. I think this is it. So that's good. C. Gray, did you get my 8 gram? Yes, I'm pretty sure. I see
C.
Christine. Gray? Yes.
We didn't do C. Gray.
Are you sure? Go check in there. I'm pretty sure we did 8 grams.
I remember I did not write no 8 grams on anything unless you scooped it and didn't give it to me. That's a necklace. Whose is this? This might be it. Weigh that one. See if that's 8 grams because that could be one you didn't pass to me. That could be C. Gray.
Oh wait, I need to do it for this.
Oh, that's a That I think that is. Yep.
Yes,
that's for C. Gray. Okay, yeah, I just didn't get it.
Okay, put the name right there on there. All right, I think that. Hey, go tell your bro to he's. Clem says, yes, joy is the word. My life has been so hard lately, and this is my way of taking care of myself, a caregiver. Self-care is important, right? I would say so. It's how I take care of me, is taking time to bead, making gifts for my friends. I derive a lot of joy from beads and gemstones.
Is that the end of it?
I believe so. But what I would like to do is, our friend Donna. All right, I'm going to make one scoop here that I can give to one friend here. And what I am I'm not really sure I'm going to do this. I don't know if I'm going to announce it or if I'm just going to scoop it right now. Here's a scoop for one of our lucky lucky people that's on here. Where'd the lid go? Oh, here it is. Christine DeLeo. Oh wait. What did Christine say? Let me see. Let me go back. I must have missed stuff. I missed Christine. I'm gonna go through this and see it. Where is it? Oh, all right. Here's 25. Okay, I got enough for that, I think.
You just scooped it, didn't you?
I didn't measure it though. Let me see.
What's the thing that you just scooped 2 seconds ago?
That was one that was
Where did you put it?
It's right here.
Is that for somebody freebie?
That's the one, the giveaway. So everybody's sticking with us and doing this
You're
with us.
scraping the bottom.
This is it. This is it. There isn't much left of this one. I guess this is popular.
It was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
It's rainbow.
So this one doesn't, sometimes I have like a 1/4 of an inch left. This one I didn't have that. So I'm going to make sure. I know I did it, but I'm going to zero it again just to make sure. Okay, correct.
Made a nice little sound.
Perfect.
Who's this for?
This one is for Christine DeLeo. All right, so I have this left of this. So if someone messages me later, I have enough. You can see this is like the last amount of this, the last little bit. So I'm not sure if I'm going to find the. So this is the giveaway. I'm going to look at those. Should I do that right now? Should we do the comments on that? Let's see. Do you want to do that this minute?
No, we should do it after the fact.
Well, maybe what I'll do, I was trying to think of the most fair way to do it without me having to buy a.
Freaking you do literally just a random number generator.
I'm going to find a
count
number
down
generator
from the top, and then pick whoever's comment was like. You get random number 32, and then you scroll 32 comments from the bottom, or 32 comments from the top, or something random like that. Because since we don't have something,
we don't have a generator,
restream,
right?
We might as well just have to count something.
Okay, well this was fun, and that's what's left of this batch here. I'm going to put it in a tin. That came out good. It is still, even what's left, it's still, focus you. Come on, why are you taking so long to focus? There we go. Let's see what's all that cheddar. Looks good. All right, so here's what we're going to do next. So here's the giveaway, and maybe I'll do it right now. What do you think, little daughter? You think it's going to cause chaos?
I didn't get anything wrote for that.
Okay.
This was your idea on the spot.
This was my idea on the spot. So I'm not sure how to do this. Part of me wanted to do it where someone didn't get one, because I didn't want to give one that someone's already getting one.
We should probably just do it after the fact.
All right, I'm going to do this after the fact, y'all, because I'm getting nervous. I don't want anyone to get mad at me. So I'm going to switch the cameras
That
on.
cat's
I'm
been
getting
waiting for
anxiety.
his treat for almost 2 hours.
I know. Oh my gosh, we've been going on for forever.
His treat is ready. Give him some. He's
Okay,
crying.
getting ready.
Maybe he needs another kiss, perhaps.
That cat's getting some loving.
The rent is high.
The rent is high, he said. It's too much. It's too high here. So what I'm going to do, I have one of these, and I'm going to look, and I'm going to see who can get one. Or we're going to get random. And let's see.
You are a good big cat. Wow, you're a really big baby.
What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do this. I'm going to turn my face away.
I don't know why you keep going back and forth.
Because I get anxious. Because
people
people give me a hard time when I do giveaway.
It's even less anxiety-inducing if you were doing it off the stream.
I know.
If nobody knew who was getting picked.
But I just want to prove it that they're getting it. But y'all know.
I'll make sure that it's picked random. There you go.
All right, we're
just not going to do it right now because I don't have a number generator. And if you start scrolling from the top, then it's probably
okay. Well, what we'll do is if you get it, maybe you can take a picture of it, put it on the group, right?
If you get it, then what's going to happen is you're going to get sent an invoice from me that's just going to be, it's going to say giveaway Lucky Dip and then a shipping charge.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll know that you got it.
I will say, if you guys could pay the shipping, I would really appreciate that. All right, I don't think that's a terrible thing to pay shipping on. Let's see if he'll go on his hind legs. And he's so gentle. He's not like, he doesn't use full claw. Even when he's eating,
he did not want to kiss.
He does not want Azalea's loving. But it doesn't stop him from getting this.
I like to smell behind his ear. This part is extra soft.
He's been a patient cat sitting up here waiting for his treat.
He's like, the rent is too high here.
It's too high, he said.
The struggle,
high.
the suffering. Just big and greedy. So greedy.
Let me move this light out of the way so you can see a little bit better. It's not. Now I'm not in focus, or he's in focus. And he cleaned his bowl. What a good cat. Thank you all for joining us and sitting with us for almost 2 hours while we do this. I really appreciate it.
So behind on comments. What happened here? Why were you so far up?
I just scrolled because I was going to do a thing that was like...
Just doing random stuff for real. What if you don't have someone's email? That's true, yeah. If I don't have the email of the person that gets picked, then I'm going to have to go and swipe again.
Oh, no. We can...
But if you're worried about getting picked and me not having your email, you know what you can do about that? Is you could sign up. You could sign up our newsletter on the website, because then I would have your email.
Yeah, that's the easiest. If you don't have our email, or if you're not signed up for our newsletter, we would appreciate if you'd sign up for our newsletter. It's a good newsletter. We don't spam
people. You know what? That's the cost of the giveaways. You got to be subscribed.
Yeah.
We barely ever send out a newsletter.
We don't. We try not to do that. So
we don't even have a newsletter sending schedule. We just do it random.
There's not a schedule. We're trying to do it. You know.
We don't even do it not even once a week.
Vivian says, "How will you get an invoice to anyone?
Can
you get an address from a text? I don't know what that means, but you can. If you haven't ordered from us and you don't know if we have it, the best thing to do is email me right up here. See Greengirlstudios@yahoo.com, and then I'll have it. And if I don't see it come in, remember that I am not infallible and that I don't always check my trash.
You could if you don't want to do that, you can make an account on the website. Because if you open the Greengirlstudios.com, there should be a button at the top that says sign in or make an account. And all it needs is your name and your email address. And I'll have you in the system. So then if I need to send you an invoice, it'll come in your email and it'll say Greengirl Studios has an order for you, has a purchase for you. And it'll show you exactly what's in the package and the shipping. And it'll be done through whatever payment you want, secure through Shopify. So we don't have to do any like weird PayPal transaction or anything like that. And then that way you get tracking as well. So it becomes an order on our website.
All right, y'all hear that? So if you're confused, you can always email me, sign up for the newsletter. There's several ways. And you can always message through. And Kathy says, I've ordered before, so you have it. Yeah, if you've ordered before, then we should have it. So don't worry about that. If you've never ordered, that's when you want to be like, okay, well, I'm going to either sign up for the newsletter.
The only confusing part is if you're using a name on whatever you use to comment your claim on the stream today. If you used a name on here that's not the same name that you used on the website, then it might be a little confusing. Like I know Morphing Designs is also Rafaela Emmett and also Helene Jewell. I just had that memorized.
Well, but if you have a couple of like alter egos on here, then it
gets a little confusing.
Just send us a message,
but
so
yeah,
we can keep it straight.
You can let us know so I can add it to your contact information so it comes up when I search for you.
Yeah, y'all just email and we'll get it.
Yeah.
And if you don't see it come in and then no one answers you, then send another one, because sometimes things go to my spam. I don't know. I mean, I try to check it every week, but there's Christine DeLeo says, I think I've only purchased from you at shows. Then Christine's sending me a message. And then also, don't be afraid to sign up for that newsletter, because sometimes I send pictures of Marty. Who doesn't want that? It's not a standard, email. Usually sometimes I will just sit there and talk about my day. I mean, not usually. I try not to do that. Sometimes I'll go deep and I'll talk about the nature of the universe or something. You never know what's going to happen. All right, my friends, thank you all so much for sticking and tuning in for this line. This is a long, like almost 2 hours we've been going. But I really appreciate y'all sticking with us, for joining us, for being a part of our community. Let the word out. Let's try to grow this together. Let's make this magical hour of the day something fun that we can all enjoy. Let's keep it going.
He's getting smooched. So
He is getting smooched. We want to have a retreat. We want people to come out here live action. We love hanging with our friends. That's a goal of ours, is to do that. So if you have ideas that you want to see, send me a message. I'll chat. We can talk about it. I'm not afraid. All right, my friends. Oh, Clem, I love
sorry,
you back.
Morphing Designs incognito is gone. My bad.
Azalea, what are you doing out with people?
Sorry.
Oh, thank you, Kelly. I appreciate y'all. Sign up. It's good.
My bad, Morphing Designs.
All right, my friends.
Nobody will remember it but me.
All
Everybody
right.
will forget.
Thank you so much. We will see you on Wednesday. Who knows what we're going to do Wednesday? Something fun, I'm sure. All right,
You
friends.
still have the Julie Listen message up at the corner.
It's been on there for that long.
Like 30 minutes, yeah.
I didn't even see it, y'all. Sorry about that. All right, friends. Love you so much, and we hope you have a wonderful week. All right. Good night.
Good night, everyone.